life, not hitting snooze. No map, no script, just open skies. Campfire stories and starry nights. Cause time won't wait and trails don't last. So we're living loud and driving fast. Bucketlist overland, wheels in the dust. Trail by trail and adventure we trust. Climbing high, digging deep, taking that stand. One life to live, let's roam this land. Yeah, yeah. Bucketlist overland.
Wild furrow. Did you feel that? Did you feel it? That was all your fucking rights, just fucking poof, gone. It's okay, we'll try to find it.
In Arizona by the river's bend, there's a place where lawless tales don't end. Built in way 886 with convict hands. They called it a prison, we called it sand. Steel bars, thick walls, but the heat broke free. Ain't no chain strong as 103. Yeah, Yuma, Yuma, hotter than sin. They threw us in jail and we sweated it in. From robbers to poets to Wild West dames, we baked in the sun, but we earned our fame. You can steal a horse or rob a bank, but don't cross Yuma or your soul will need a tank. There was Pearl Heart, that pistol-packing gal, stagecoach thief with a corset and a scowl. She said, I robbed polite, a courteous crime. But the judge had no sense of rhythm or rhyme. Then there's Buckskin Frank, a gambler bold, shot a man for cheating, or so I'm told. Oh, Yuma, Yuma, with a river view, but don't go swimming if they shackled you. With a bucket for a toilet and a cell so tight, even the rattlesnake said, no thanks, good night. You can run from the law, make a daring plan, but you won't outrun that desert tan. Schooling and a library too, more books than town folk ever knew. The guards wore guns, but we wore sass. Some did time, some just kissed the glass.
They threw him in his hellhole because I stood up for some miners during the Morenci mine strike. That was back in 1903. They called me an agitator. Didn't know that was a crime. Well...
6 to a cell, no room to dance. You'd sweat through stripes in your prison pants. But we made our fun with harmonicas and dreams of beer and enchiladas. Now it's a museum, air conditioned and clean, where tourists say, oh how quaint and mean. Oh Yuma, Yuma, bless your soul, you gave us shade in a burnt out hole. The ghosts still cackle through the night, playing poker with the desert light. We did our time, we paid our dues, now we haunt your gift shop in cowboy shoes. So tip your hat to the chain gang song and stay out of trouble or not for long. Cause if Yuma calls, you better run fast or wind up laughing in cell block.
Bears here in Bear Canyon.
Hiding under that tree. There's a couple of them that you might want to hop out if you're wanting a video. Watch out, they spit. Another one coming from the left. Things just kind of hit different in the desert. It was 70 something today, 72 to 74, so pretty warm. Out in the sun, felt really hot. So as the sun dipped down, started feeling awful dang chilly. The lighting just has a different feeling to it. Sunset rather. Work just hits different. Could be worse.
Out past Blythe where the rattlesnakes nap, and the sun turns your brain into mush on your cap. There's a man in the dirt, he's 100 feet and wide, with his arms stretched out like he's trying to fly. A giant in the gravel with no clear plan. I just wanna know who drew that guy in the sand. There's a horse with no rider, a spiral or two, and a weird long fellow folks say he might be see a who. No paint, no brush, no drone overhead, just some scraped up Giants had no bulldozer on hand. So how did they draw that guy in the sand? Oh, desert winds, won't you whisper to me, did aliens stop by for some old cartography? Or was it a shaman with too much free time just doodling spirits in a remedy line? I'm sunburned, confused, and I don't understand. Who the heck drew that guy in the sand? Now I've seen crop circles and roadside Bigfoots, and a jackalope ranch with fiberglass hoods. But this here's older than Vegas or cars or that place that sells beef jerky in jars. It's a prehistoric desert art brand. But still, who drew that guy in the sand? Maybe it was prayers or a skybound sign, a message to gods, or just look at my design. Maybe some teen with a big old stick said, hey, y'all watch this before going to bed. We may never know, it's a mystery so grand. Like why we keep socks that don't have a matching strand.
Night 2 on the BDR camping spot. They all kind of look sort of arbitrary out here, but this one looked pretty nice and flat. Relatively little shrubbery. And the view isn't too bad either. The distances out here play with your mind. Super hard to tell how far stuff is. But the road we're on, right here, what road? The tracks through the desert that we're on go that way. They come from way over that way. So far so good. cheated that one.
Pulled into a station off old Route 66. The truck was running low and I needed a fix. Saw the diesel sign, had to rub my eyes twice. $8 a gallon, that ain't nice. What the fuck are these fuel prices? Did they mix the diesel with melted devices? I'll sell it.
Evening star mine. On this first shaft. He said shaft. There's an old ladder. Let's see, there we go. That goes down in there. Doesn't look super stable. Probably for the best that people not be allowed down there, but here's another one. There's the Jeep in the shaft. There's a hole that I shouldn't go into, but I'm gonna. So the shafts we were just looking at are over there. And we're down next to this beast. The picture of the little rock structures of that. So now we head over here. And this looks like a mine entrance. Perhaps. Yes, it is. So that goes down and down and down and down. There's a Joshua tree growing out of the rock right there. So cool down here. Good place to find snakes. You can see daylight up there. So it comes out up probably by that building. Crazy how cool it is down there. And that appears to be quite the shaft. Another shaft. Appears to be quite the deep shaft down there. Goes just like vertical. See what I can do without dropping my phone. Down and down and down. See if we toss a rock and hear something knock back. That's deep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, eat. So I'm no miner, but there's a shaft right there that goes down. That's that little cavern we saw there. Runs through here, and there's that vertical shaft right there. There's a giant pile with probably mine tailings, if I had to guess. So now up to there. Okay, made it up to this gizmo. There's chutes at the top. Right there. They come out, and there's probably some structure that came off of it. That looks like a big hopper of some kind. Judging by the missing stairs, probably not super safe to go up. Okay, that one's good. That one's not good. Boy, I feel like I'm being a dumbass. This is some rickety shit, dude. Alright, so yeah. There's some stairs. There's another shaft over there. A Jeep over there. Tailings over there. Yeah, there's the inside of the hopper. Metal slippery bottom there. And a chute there. Kind of crazy. If you go up, put your feet on the sides next to the supports, it's not too bad. And you weigh like half of what I do, so. The upper part. That hole we were just in, and here's the top of that shaft. This works in that daylight we didn't see earlier. And it looks like somebody probably pried their way in this way. Not super crazy deep, but far enough I wouldn't want to fall down there. Alright, so that is over there. We're just looking in the hole. Over there, there's the mine tailings right there. The other mine tailings right there. And there's this thing. Alright. There's that over there. The mine tailings. We bebopped over here, and there's this big boom structure leading into the hole that is apparently quite deep. Ladders are in pretty poor shape, and just to get a sense of it, nope, seems to not go very far down there. This, we're at this suspended beam thing over here with the gated hole. There is another one right over there. Wreckage down there. Are you able to get in a ways? Okay, so suspension thingy, pit, door. It's not gated for some reason. Kind of makes you wonder. The other ones were. This one is not. Sorry, I was pulling my sleeve up. So door. Very low overhang. And there appears to be, just like Lisa said, a Joshua tree stick holding the roof up. Judging by how crumbly it is out there, I don't feel super great about being in here. And it goes further. That's kind of fun. All right, so there's the back side of that door. There's these. Kind of trippy. But I am getting my ass out of Pion.
Here's Bill the Hobbit coming out of his hobbit hole.
Ugh. Ugh.
Here is Bill the Hobbit coming out of his hobbit hole.
Ugh. Random grave site not far from the mine. That same structure, same mine. We're back now. And here's a hole with a gated in thing at the top.
The road was long, the day was hot, but we found our place in that quiet spot. Dirt on the tires, stars in our plan. Set up camp where the Joshua trees stand. Unrolled the ladder, climbed up high, tucked in close under that painted sky. The wind whispered soft, the coyotes sang low, and time moves slow, so slow. Oh, that was the best sunset ever, hands down, no doubt. Orange fire melting, shadows stretching out in our rooftop tent with the whole sky on fire, hearts burning steady like a desert pie, just the two of us, lost in forever. Yeah, that was the best sunset ever. No cell bars, no streetlight hum, just a cheap red wine and a desert drum. The breeze through the canvas, your laugh in my ear,
the whole world gone, but you were near. The saguaro stood like sand.
Hey, Macarena. Fucking road ever. In California, you never would have guessed that. Welcome to Prim, Nevada. Fucking bizarre. We're over here to grab a bite and fuel, and this place is weird. We haven't canceled the Buffalo such and such over there though.
It's a Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. It's a theme park, I guess. It's like a weird mix between Las Vegas and some shitty little Disneyland. Oh.
Rolling down I-15 with my latte and my dreams. Near Prim, Nevada, where the lizards wear sunscreen. I saw a field of mirrors stretching to the sky. I said, dang, is that heaven or a government lie? My GPS said solar farm, but it looked like space.
Ivanpah Solar Electric Generated System is a concentrated solar thermal plant in the Mojave Desert. The plant has a gross capacity of 392 megawatts. Uses 173,000 heliostats, each with 2 mirrors focusing solar energy on boilers located on 3 459 feet tall solar power towers.
Laser beam me up, I'm done cooking my truck. Three towers glowing like a microwave screen.
So there's no chance that this is even gonna touch on the scope and scale of this place, but holy cannoli. This is some seriously rugged terrain. Just beautiful. Again, I wish I could adequately convey what I'm seeing here on video. Holy cow.
Way out yonder where the high winds play, near a dried up creek and a dusty day. There's a little green patch where the palm trees sway, with dates so sweet they'll blow you away. It ain't no mirage, though it sure looks strange. It's the magic of a place called China Ranch.
Driving through the same stuff all day and then just take a turn and look at this. Through your sand dunes, I think they're more fossilized maybe.
They look like baby hills, like conventional hills, just baby versions that haven't had a chance to get fur on.
Wild borax miners try to just survive. He'd build it up, then he lost the land, thanks to claim jumpers and a sleight of hand. So give me that date, shake thick and cold, better than gold or your grandma's mold. Sticky fingers, sugar high, feeling like a day-fueled butterfly. You can keep your match and your fancy branch. I'll take a sweet ride down to China Ranch. Moonshiners came in the Wild West Road. The canyon hid secrets nobody told. Outlaws, drifters, and a few lost dreams, all faded away in the desert scene. But the palms held on with a stubborn flare, like they knew good dates would always be rare. Now it's family run with a day-bread loaf, and trailheads where you might meet a ghost. Hike the narrows or just lays in the shade. They got more kind of dates than God ever made. Met Jewel Daglet and a black gold too, plus a cookie that'll straight up change you.
So cool.
So if your soul feels dry and your tank runs low, take that dirt road where the date palms grow. You'll find kindness, shade, and a freezer full of the thickest shakes ever served in a bowl. And if you hear rustling out in the brush, it's just old eye fool saying try to date much. Oh, give me that date shake, heaven's blend, sipping in the sun with my sticky friend. History, mystery, sugar and sand, wrapped in the heart of this desert land. No Michelin stars, just a perfect branch, growing wild and sweet down a China Ranch.
Looks like forest fire.
It'll look better when
kickstand? Like, do people with road bikes usually have kickstands?
No.
Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, people with mountain bikes don't have kickstands.
Well, I don't know what the hell this person's doing then. Whitewashed angels, free museum. Weird. Thing it looks like it's out of Minecraft.
Angel?
Well, it's a Minecraft something with Minecraft tiggle bitties.
There's a miner and a penguin.
Yeah, this is really weird. There are a lot of drugs out here. Somebody did a lot of drugs out here.
And a sculpture of shoes in a spot you just stopped. No rhyme, no reason, no welcome mat. Just a burro chewing on someone's old hat. Why is there so much weird shit in the desert? Strangest things you'll see with no expert. From Teapot Junction to the wandering mules, to a fence full of boots and sun-faded rules. You can't make it up, no matter what you do. Why is there so much weird shit in the desert? I guess it's just the view. I saw rocks that slide when no one's around, leaving long dusty trails across dry lake ground. No engine, no rope, no prank in disguise, just gravity playing tricks under wide open skies. Burros blocking traffic like they own the road.
Crazy that these places were built and just like 6 years later abandoned.
Oh, is there so much weird shit in the desert, where the rules of the world get a little bit looser? Old boots on a post, a chair in the sand, and signs that say nothing where nothing still stands. You blink, you laugh, you shake your head too. There's so much weird shit in the desert, it just feels kind of true.
Lisa's playing with YouTube, stupid. So a 2,000-year-old volcanic crater. Kind of wild. That looks like a footpath down, actually.
Yeah, there is like a quick way down, however.
Yeah, there is.
Meaning, it's a footpath, you probably get down pretty quick. It's slippery.
Maybe it's freedom, or just too much sun, for folks who said, let's keep driving till we're done. The silence out here's got a strange kind. I went to Death Valley just to sweat and roam. Took a wrong turn and left cell service at home.
Out of the rock racetrack. Haven't gotten to the racing rocks yet. But it's just this end of the playa. She's right there. Road is trash. It's just washboard trash. Not hard, just abusive. Anyway. No signs of a track for that little fella. There's others out there. entirely clear if they have skid marks or not. Tire marks are the, looks like somebody was out here driving around, which is fucking shitty. But fucking typical these days, it seems like, with these parks. All the people doing shit they shouldn't be doing. Dummies.
It's ice, sun, and wine making rocks compete. Thin ice sheets forming with just the right breeze. They glide like curling stones if you're squinting free. Yeah, the rock passed me on the left with physics so sneaky I felt kind of bereft. No tractor, no trick, no secret jet, just water cold nights and some science, you bet. Einstein would chuckle, Newton might scoff, but the rocks in this valley just slide right off.
Lippincott Pass, 4x4, high clearance, no tow service, caution. I guess be prepared to self-rescue, you know, like everywhere else you see people doing.
Just in my teeth, dog grinning at my side. Pulled up to the sign, said 4x4 only, no towing past this. Well, now I'm feeling holy. Gun is growling low and proud, tires grabbing dirt like thunder loud. No sailboats, no gas to spare, just rocks, a cliff, and desert air. Bumpy, rocky, steep. Gospel Gunny likes to preach.
Yeah, this is good.
Drops on my side.
Huh?
So now the drop off's on my side.
It'll be alright.
Looks like crater switchbacks tied, one wrong turn and it's good night. I kissed the steering wheel like a sainted relic, while the back left tire got really angelic. The mirror shook, the dog just yawned, but Gunny pressed on like a rock crawling swan.
Bunch of snow between the junipers over there, or whatever they are. Just got done climbing this pass, I don't know what it's called, but view is something. Sand dunes down there. Big playa, pretty sure. All this snow over here, and up we go.
Towing service ends here, the sign said. Good. Would've slowed me down anyway.
Out through the Alabama hills is one of the highlights of the California BDR. These unique rock formations were chosen for the set of many old Western movies.
Crazy looking terrain. Those hills piled right in front of the mountains.
And then those
It's pretty weird.
trek that way, like from when we get to Lone Pine.
Well, I can see what looks like the end of them right there.
Yeah, well I think it.
Shit, that's a hell of a view. Yeah, well, yeah, look at that shit. Bet you fucking dwarves live up there.
Probably.
All the mining around here, you know full well it's true.
I feel like we're not going
Correct. Holy cow.
What a bizarre freaking place.
This is wild. Look at that from there, dude.
It's so bizarre.
Pretty bizarre.
It just gets.
Dude, what the fuck? So weird.
Rolling up a Lone Pine morning light, granite arches catch the sky just right. Boots hit dirt where the outlaws rode, silver screen dreams on a dusty road. Cowboys, aliens, heroes, spies, under Whitney's watchful rise. Lights, camera, tumbleweed thrill, legends born in the Alabama hills. Cassidy, Travers, Gladiator, Iron Man, Rawhide, the Lone Ranger, Django Unchained, Gunga Din, Star Trek V, how the West was wanted, lives of a Bengal Lancer, Charge of the Light Brigade, the Shadow, Yellow Sky, Joe Kidnapped, Body Smith, and Bad Day, and Black Rock, Fly, Man of Steel, the Mandalorian thrill, it all went down in the Alabama hills. Granite spires, white screen dreams, horse chases, gunfights, sci-fi beams. Stagecoaches rattle, the bad guys fall. The wreck does shout, that's a rap, y'all. From black and white to eye size, every rock's got a tale that never.
Quirky little wetland area out here. I guess we're out of the Alabama hills now, but not much. If so, it's a cool campsite, right? Tucked right in there. Yeah, the frozen seat back there was pretty funny. 32 degrees presently. More fun the other way. Climbing this thing, I think, would be a lot more fun than climbing that thing. That thing doesn't look like anything really all that entertaining. This is just driving Miss Daisy shit right here.
Yeah, we've seen some stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Pretty amazing stuff.
roads with melted souls from poking around those deep, dusty holes. He's got a map from 1910. Says looks like a mine, let's go again. Caution signs, he strolls right past as they make him bold, so the fun won't last. Out on public lands he roams at will. A rattlesnake, a shaft, or a wonderful thrill. He'll be like mine.
Alright, opted to just go all the way up there. We walked around the corner here, saw that the road goes all the way up into this little valley, so we're gonna, or canyon I guess, and so we're gonna go ahead and head up there. Hopefully we can turn around. It looks like there should be a place to turn around. Bunch of rebar and random cart rails just sticking out of the earth. So hopefully we don't get any of those in our tires. Or elsewhere for that matter. Like this one right here on my left. About 19 degrees at the moment. My guess is it pitches up to about 20. Alright. Gets a little sketchy right here.
It's pretty skinny.
Yeah, skinny is a better word. Watch my mirror, would you?
Okay, where's gonna we get some rebar right here?
Doesn't look like a mine shaft. I was hoping it was there for a second. Soft enough that that looks like a good way to dip into that little drainage. Alright, cool. Alright.
At what side pitch with the tent and stuff would you be worried it would fall over? Do you think?
It's like pornography, you know when you see it.
Hey.
Okay, we're heading back down. Now we're going to scoot on to our right at the base of this hill here and go to the mine proper. At least that's what we're thinking. Alrighty, we're crawling up into what we think is the main mine.
Is that in that crack? I'm trying to figure out where it even is.
Yeah, I think so. Judging by the road. I mean, the road goes bang on straight for far enough. It must be into that.
So I don't see anywhere else it could be.
Oh, look at this road. This one looks.
We can take that road back to
That looks like a freeway, man. What the fart? I didn't know there was a freeway road. The freeway runs out right here, however.
Oh, it's gonna be up on top of this, I think. Holy shit, this is some Rubicon shit.
Yeah, this is gnarly. Alright. So. Yeah, that definitely keeps the CRVs out. Are you looking at this stuff, thinking about how you'd get your forerunner?
Absolutely.
There's a mine hole. Nice little turnaround area too. I think that's the one they drive their bikes into.
It is.
And there is not a snowball's chance the guys can fit in there. Our road ends right about there.
Yep.
It's a cool camp spot too,
Yeah.
if not a little shaded and cold. Oh, we're just wondering if we should be trying to crawl ourselves back to that crag. I don't think we will. Anyway, here is the big mine tunnel. Apparently people ride their motorcycles in there.
But he don't mind, 'cause Bill likes mine. He'll poke and prod with a Joshua tree stick, saying, hear that echo, that shaft goes thick. Drops a pebble down, waits for the clink, then climbs on in with a grin and a wink. Old support beams, he taps them twice, as if it hasn't collapsed yet, it's probably fine. Oh, Bill likes mines, he's got the bug. Wears a headlamp like a miner smug. He's got 2 GPS's and 0 fear, and a 1 in 5 chance of reappearing next year. He's a half spelunker, half landmine, 'cause Bill likes mine. Danger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got all the stuff that was easily visible here.
Abandoned since AT-83.
It'd be freaking scary to be in here during an earthquake.
Bill, maybe not. Hold my coffee, I'm going in. Hell, Bill likes mine.
Just up there, Grace. Hook hanging out.
With a backpack full of snacks
Captain
and
Spaulding.
amateur lure.
Hang his meat.
Bill's down shaft
There's a bunch of
with
them.
a rope. His first aid kit
Ground's
just
getting
says
wet.
nope. If it's dark, deep, and improperly
Going down a pretty good pitch.
find him there.
We do not have oxygen meters, which would probably be prudent. The BDR site's telling you it's safe. It's totally safe though, right? Dip into this L code real quick. It looks like there's some equipment. Bunch of wire. And there's a shaft, yep.
If one day he don't come
Really
back,
kick stuff down, I guess, or
probably just
get
making
up to the next
friends
level.
with a collapsed track. He knows
Water's
he's
dripping
dumb,
right here.
and we know he's fine. That's just Bill.
That'd be a sketchy climb, wouldn't it?
Bill likes mine.
Small boost. I'd ask you for one, but I don't want to do that kind of harm to you. The rocks changed. Do you see that? Big old quartz vein. Ceiling's about like 8 to 10 feet up to now, and now it seems like it's getting higher. Oh, isn't that cute? Somebody put a pentagram on the wall. I think these hooks were used to hang power wire or water pipes, but or both. That crawl space. Bunch of chain link tacked up. Whoever that fella is, you are BDR famous, sir. This is our first little jaunt to the right. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this is whatever, 1055. This is. Okay. Again, it got a lot warmer all of a sudden, didn't it? cold air flowing in through the entrance up there. It doesn't take the side passages as readily, it seems. All right. Keep it classy, keep it classy. Tecate, I think, and Coors Light. We have people of distinguished sensibilities littering in this place. And side passage. Some of these side passages seem to be getting quite a bit bigger. Oh wow, cool. That's where the Tremors worm lives. It took over. Pre-built tunnels, shit, yeah. It can scratch its back on these hooks.
We're only like 5 miles from the soccer tournament.
Worms. Oh, there's a hole. Hello. I wonder if the gold associates with some of these types of rock veins and they're chasing that. Does not keep going. And watch your step over here. There's a cavern down there. And there's a metal sheet keeping you from falling down that hole there. Well, it was. It doesn't look like it's doing a very, very good job now. Wood planks. Ooh. And it goes up and up. I don't want to dance around you to get over there. Are you going up there to check it out?
No, but I don't want to fall in there.
So let me get out of your way. And then I'm going to go around. It keeps going. It's kind of dodgy. There's wood covering little pits or little, I don't know, I can't remember what we call them. The wood looks to be in good condition still though. This is so cool, dude. This is totally turning my crank. Those are scary. Those right there. Start walking across this thinking it's safe and crack pop and down you go. We're at 15 minutes in. There's another shoot down. So it makes me wonder if those are how they intended people to get down to those next levels, or if this, excuse me, if those are just like winzes where they dump stuff. More tin cans hanging all over the place. Or more aluminum cans, rather. So it goes off to the left there, dead ends here. And there's some kind of brick structure here. And stuff hanging over here makes me think. And there's stairs. Good to know. There's pipes. I'm guessing. Oh wow. Goes way the hell up there. way up. I think that is a winds or whatever. What it is dump. And on this side is the ladder. Well, it was the ladder system. Crazy. Cool, man. What a weird place to spend your work day. As much as I'd like to keep going, I think it's probably not a great idea. Just from the standpoint of I don't know how extensive this cave network is, and I don't really want to get turned around. And time. Like if we had a whole bunch of time and we weren't worried about getting to the end of this section today, I'd say we should check it out, but it's forked so many times all of a sudden. Yeah, so turn around then, I guess. Alright, well, down here at the end of this mine, there's a whole lot of forks. Could be fun to come back and check all this shit out. Cause that, shoot, I mean, this is a three-way split, so it forks here, and then this fork goes and immediately forks at least twice. And I don't know what it does over there. That one forks twice. And this one goes, I bet this one wraps right around and meets the other one actually. And then that pitches down. That's one way they got down. I want to check that out real quick. So yes, this meets up with that. A bunch of glitter in the walls. And this, indeed, is where they go down. So this now goes down. I bet this goes to that tunnel network we could see up through, see through the floor back there. See? Kind of pitches down. Gets lower too, which my lanky ass would struggle with. And that one actually dead ends, except there's a little crawl, so it was either cave in or they stopped.
Cave in.
This is so cool, man. I could see spending a whole lot of time and energy checking this stuff out if it wasn't for other time demands. These cans hanging everywhere is bizarre. Kudos to get whoever got that up there. I mean, was it like a cheer team and they did a little tower? Alrighty, so back up. Don't see any reason for everybody to listen to me huffing and puffing on the way up this hill, so we'll call it there. Four F-35s, that was so fucking cool. Mines everywhere. Okay, so there's the Jeep. Cross that wash, no big deal. And we got this bad boy. And for scale, I'm 6.5 feet tall, well 6'5". And the entrance is lower than shoulder level. Not. Plus the ground around here seems pretty sketchy for running around in somebody else's mine, but anyway, it seems to go straight back there quite a ways. And then that fenced area is a hole, probably associated with this. There's Lisa contemplating something really important. And, oh wow. And down it goes, huh? Way down. If you wanted to be really YouTube stupid, which I don't right now, you could easily sidestep that, step right there, fall down there. Fall down there. Anyway, pretty cool, man. Mines everywhere. Gotta come back and play in these mines someday. So there's the mine. Over there. Then there's the little second chute, I guess. Here's this little hole. And there, the ruins. It was probably the hut of whoever was meddling in there. Well, we just passed those motorcycle fellas that turfed it and broke stuff, and we gave them things so they could hopefully fix their stuff. And then we've been crawling all up in this business. It's been kind of fun. So we're gonna go up, little side heading.
That's a buzzard tree.
Keep our tent out of that tree. Degrees. There's a sheltered little spot in the camp. Well, kind of sheltered. Hell of a view out there. We're kind of eye level with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up here quite a ways. That's for sure.
9,300 feet.
And here's that brake control they were talking about. This would suck on a big bike. Yeah, this would be a bear on a big bike, man. Those fellas did good coming up here with those bikes. That one looked like what, like a KTM 690, like a small displacement twin or something. Where's your buzzards, tree? Oh, cool! Look at that old rock overhang there.
That's more California adventure.
Yeah, it's more Desperado hideout stuff.
Well, I went to college, studied law real fine.
That's really
Somebody's coming down.
Wrote essays on justice and the county line. But torts and statutes made me snore and yawn. What thrilled me most was Desperado 101. Majored in briefs, but I ditched the gavel. Minored in how to disappear and travel. It's gotta be dry, gotta be deep, far from the law and the border creep. A shack with a shadow, a spring with no sound, where the buzzards fly, but the feds ain't found. A good view high, a fast route out. That's how you pick a Desperado hideout. Now my classmates all wear suits and ties, arguing murders and alibis. But I wear dust and I ride alone, in boots I bought with a fake name loan. They got courtrooms, I got caves, and I don't do case closed, I do getaways. It's gotta be dry, gotta be mean, little hard to reach and barely seen. No signal bars, no ranger route, where the moon shines bright and the law taps out. Keep your boots by the door, never turn about. That's living right in a Desperado hideout.
Right when I think it's over, there's more.
Much more.
Much more. Lots more. Kind of cozy in here. Definitely Jeep country. There we go. Oh yeah, there's the goodies. Big old rocks. Assuming the road goes this way.
I assume there is road.
Well, let's hope this is the road. Not
Definitely
really.
at the top.
Yeah, well, this top. I seem to keep finding repetitive tops. Alright, I'm gonna drop off the step right now. Oh, no. Must still be on it. Oof. So when the BDR said, you know, be careful not to cook your brakes, they meant like over and over and over and over again. Look at these steps. Holy cow. Dude. That's goofy. The way up looks gnarly. Like, can you imagine riding a bike up the middle of that? My camera can't catch it. My camera doesn't know what the hell's going on. Man. Anyway, there's a series of flat, smooth rock faces, one after another. Just crazy. This would be fun to go up in a Jeep. I mean, this wouldn't be at all fun to go up in a freaking big bike. Yeah, that's not, no, dude. And this, unless you're going in this like corner over here and you keep like just making the corner more and more, like with a motorcycle, that would suck.
Oh, totally.
And these steps, I mean, look at these steps.
Yep.
My goodness, this is a big one.
Yeah, I don't know how the 4Runner would do that.
Well, somebody stacked rocks for you. Here, I'm going to try to capture this because I don't think anybody's going to quite appreciate what the hell's going on here. But somebody piled a bunch of rocks right there. Yeah, I just got to resign myself to the fact that people are going to think we were driving in a mall parking lot. Big rocks and more down.
Old Professor Buckshot said with a draw, the law keep you fed, but it won't thrill at all. He showed me maps and then escape routes tight and how to make coffee in the pale moonlight. So if you're driving through the sage and stone and your radio cuts out like
Dead Man Canyon.
Probably 60 miles or more.
6-0?
That,
More to go?
yeah, that took us a really long time to do that whole section. We are not halfway through this whole section yet.
Oh, that's good. Owens Valley Radio Observatory.
Radio Observatory.
That's pretty cool. We got a whole mess of them, huh?
National Radio Astronomy Observatory.
Very long baseline there. You know this shit.
Yeah, it shows up as page.
Yeah, it definitely is not big.
chasing life, not hating the snooze. No map, no script, just open skies, campfire stories and starry nights. 'Cause time won't